said I didn't want to. However, this train is moving so slow that I want to hop it. I want to hop onto a train. But I want to be very careful here because this could be, but this motherfucker's moving slow enough where I could hop this train. If I hop the train, I will let you guys obviously know. But I gotta find one of those cars that's a little more accessible, if you get what I'm saying. But it looks very possible to hop this motherfucker. Oh, it looks dangerous though. I wonder if you can't get a running start against this thing, can you? Yeah, nah, I mean, that looks dangerous, so. That looks like a horrible idea. Fuck. I want to though. I want to hop this train so bad. Dude, it's been going on. The reason I came over here is because this train's been running for like 20 minutes now. I want to find one of those cars that has easy ladder access. And there are ladders on the motherfucker, but I don't want to like get my legs cut up in the motherfucker. I don't want to fuck this up if I do it, you know? Fuck. I think it's still going too quick to really, but it looks like, you can hear it though, it looks like they're trying to break the thing. Fuck, man. I want to say I hopped the train, but I also really don't want to get my legs cut off. I don't know if I'm gonna do this or not. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I might see an opportunity where I feel it's safe to do this. Well, guess what? My opportunity is running short because the train's ending right there. So I'm gonna do this. I better do it now. But I can't keep up with that thing, dude. Fuck, it's over. The train ended. Shit, man. I can't jump on this motherfucker, can I? Not. I mean, you'd have to be a track athlete to keep up with this motherfucker. Yeah, nah, it's going too fast. Shit, dude. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Wonder if I can keep up with the end of it, though. Think I can keep up with that thing? Nah, it's going too fast, dude. Fuck. Yeah, you can't hop that thing, even how these trains are designed. Fuck. Shit, man, I wanted to hop that thing so bad, dude. You can see there's a set of 3 tracks here. I want to hop that thing, but I did not want to risk my legs. I probably could have jumped on it if I really tried, but usually when you hop a train, you're not going to have a phone in your right hand with a flashlight on. You're going to do it during the day when you have both hands available, but still, man, fuck. I really wanted to hop that train. But you know what? I'll make a longer video. I'm going to title this video, Train Hopping. In parentheses, I failed, LOL. I didn't fail, but I could see it on the other side of train tracks that I had miscalculated the distance and how fast this train was actually going. It looked like it was, because, I mean, even there, you saw, even with sprinting, I was able to keep up with the train. If it was going just like probably maybe like 5 miles per hour slower, I could have hopped the motherfucker. And I'm really drunk. I need to walk it off because I want to get super drunk tonight. I'm going to keep drinking through the night. So what I'm going to do, to be smart, is even though I failed in this video, I'm still going to upload it. What I'm going to do, if you can see down there, is there are lights down there. So to be smart, I failed, right? And there's ticks in this woods because there's, you see the 3 tracks right here? The one I'm on, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Well, over to the right, probably about 20 feet, there's a ditch, and then there's another set of tracks over there too, which is the ones, if you didn't know, that I've been drinking on. So what I'm going to do to be smart in 3 ways at once is I'm going to avoid the ticks. I'm going to get back to where I was. No, wait, hold on. I'm so drunk. To be smart in 3 ways, I'm going to let my buzz wear off by walking. I'm going to avoid the ticks by walking around the long way while also killing my buzz. And I'm going to make this video look less shitty because I was supposed to hop a train, but I'm not a retard, or you know what I mean. Like, I'm putting this on YouTube anyways, but I'm not an idiot. I don't use that word in derogatory way, but But you guys gotta understand, if anybody's watching this who's sensitive, that I'm extremely drunk and can barely even talk. So I'm gonna go the long way back to where my stuff is on camera. But to not be stupid, I don't mean to use the R word. I hate the word retard. I think it's horrible, but sometimes I use it when I'm drunk because I don't think as everyone else does when they're super drunk. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Now this is a very busy pair of tracks, so I need to be very careful where I'm walking here because I won't be able to tell which side of the tracks the train is on when I'm walking. I'm gonna keep the light off so I can see the lights. If I do see a train, I ain't even trying to be stupid on this side of the tracks. I'm gonna run all the way to the right and get off the tracks completely, just in case I miscalculate which track the light is actually on. You know what I'm saying? So I know like which tracks. But I think this is cool. There's an entire factory system right there. And the tracks that I'm on are, so there's, like I said, there's 3 tracks here. And over to the right, there's a 4th track that's a little bit separated by some woods and trees. That track that I drink on, I drink there for a reason because it's very much less busy. Usually when I'm drinking there, and I'm always checking, don't worry about me, you guys. You don't got to call in to nobody. I usually come out to those tracks every Sunday night to get drunk before work. I get drunk once a weekend. And I make about $700-800 a week with a minimum wage job, which I'm working up the ranks in the company. But anyways, that's immaterial. The reason why I go over that set of train tracks is because, think about it, why would I drink on this set of train tracks? First of all, there was a piece of metal. What the hell was that? I heard that. Oh, it's just the fact that I stepped on that is weird. Ready? That just made me go deaf. Hope you enjoyed that sound because that just made me go kind of deaf a little bit. However, I ain't never gonna go deaf. But I do want to say one thing. That the reason why I don't drink on this set of train tracks is because this set of train tracks has not only 3 rails on it, but it is a very busy 3-rail system train track. However, the 4th train track over to the right has usually when I'm out here, 1, sometimes a maximum of 2 trains. I've only seen 2 and I've been out here probably 20 times since I started working. Because I come out here to be completely isolated and scream at the top of my lungs with music to get my demons out. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I'm explaining it because you'll see what I'm talking about in the 4th video. Or in the 4th video, Jesus, when I go down the 4th track. Yeah, that part of the train tracks is, sounds like a regular dog. But that part of the train tracks is not very busy. However, the part that I'm walking on currently has at least 2 to 3 trains coming down every probably hour. Compared to the one I'm on, I could be out there. Usually I'm out at night on that pair of tracks, the 4th one over there that I'm about to get to right now, for about 6-7 hours throughout the whole night. I stay up all night. And usually on that pair of tracks, there's usually a train that comes by, maybe 2, like I said. Compared to every hour, there's 2 or 3 trains that come down this pair of tracks. So what I do is, even though I'm on a very less busy train track, I make sure that I'm always checking about every minute that goes by that I'm listening to music. I vibe out because I'm not stupid. I'm able to vibe out for about 45 seconds and check for 15. About every minute or 2, I repeat this process. I'm always checking those tracks to make sure they're clear, because trains still do come down those tracks, even though it's seldom. That's the part about being smart. Even though it's seldom, I still am checking to make sure that no trains are coming down that train track. And I mean, I hate to say, but, you know, by the time that a train comes down to the point where I see the lights, I can get off in time. The reason I'm checking is because I usually have 1 beer open, my speaker, and 2 of my phones sitting on the rails. And I don't want those to get run over by a train. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, to not have these get run over, I'm going to not do that. So, well, yeah. But turn that on while I'm recording. I'm also going to turn up the brightness on my phone. I'm actually going to shut this off because I'm getting to the road here. Let's see what it looks like. And this is creepy. That is disturbing. I bought my buddy, his name starts with a T. He actually lives off of this road to the right over there, which is where we're going to be heading down for a second to get to the fourth pair of train tracks. But as you can see now, there's 3 sets of tracks here. Which is pretty cool, I suppose. The train tracks are not always sighted, so I'm going to make sure I come down here. Take a picture or two for the photo gallery. It's a good picture. Bitch. Lefty, righty's even stronger. Watch this. Right hand is crazy. My lefty's getting strong because of the bass guitar. Watch this. I'll show you something funny. Do it again. I can't actually. I'm gonna come back up. Watch this. Ready? Okay, now we head back down the other pair of tracks now. We're trying to find our way back. Surprisingly, usually I see cars coming down this road from down the tracks a little while. You'll see what I'm talking about because you'll see the distance in a second when I get down there. Usually I see cars coming down, but no one even saw me out here doing this dumbass shit. So, take advantage of that opportunity. And let's get the fuck out of here. There's now a chance of someone seeing us now. Very low. Yeah, my balls wore off a little bit there. I'll be able to calm down. My balls should be worn off enough where I should be able to down about 3 or 4 more beers before I have to stop again. I'm gonna leave my light on until I have to stop recording. Or not recording, but I guess I have to shut the light off for a car coming by so no one sees me down here. I don't want people to know where my secret spot is. But yeah, in fact, if I run, I could walk the rest of the way to show you guys where I have. There's a bridge too. There's a bridge down here on a ways. These tracks are a pain in the ass, dude. Fuck, check this out. Ready? Hop. There's someone's house. Shh, listen. Animals are going off. Yeah, you don't even realize it though. It's hot as a bitch out here. It's hot as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying on camera? Is that 2 months out of 12, so 10 months excluded. So 2 months out of 12 of the year where I live in Buffalo, New York. Sure, in Buffalo, we have 4 months of summer, right? But let's talk about the nighttime specifically. In Buffalo, New York, from late June to early September, you have about from late June, as I was saying. I don't know, I love doing that on camera because it's technically not illegal. As I was saying, from late June, which is right about now, which is why I'm feeling this, in the last week it's been like this, until early September, in this area, we usually get Florida type nights where even at nighttime around here, it's hot and humid at night too. But if you think about that, that is a seldom time, that's why, especially this time of year, I usually come out to odd places like this. Now that I have a home and a car and a steady job, I come out to this same pair of tracks. But when I was younger, I used to go to different places all the time. But regardless, I used to go out at night and drink and smoke weed. I don't smoke weed no more, but drink and smoke weed alone when it was hot and humid out, because you only get hot and humid nights in Buffalo, New York, because it's so northerly, for like 2 months out of 12. So I take advantage of it because I'm only going to get about another 30, 40 of these in my life. So maybe even 50 or 60. I might live till 80. I want to live till 80. I also, you guys might be happy or sad, depending on if you're a hater or a lover of me, to hear that I quit smoking cigarettes 2 months ago, and I've been hacking up the tar. I've been feeling better. I've been sleeping better. I've been waking up and been able to breathe in the morning. The reason why I stopped is because I was starting to have problems slightly breathing, even though I know it wasn't COPD. I knew that, like, based on the feelings I was having, that if I kept smoking, that because I was smoking vapes and cigarettes, that if I kept smoking, I was going to develop COPD in the next 10, 20 years. But the way I see it is because I eat a lot of protein, because I make so much money. I can afford things like burgers and pizza and hot dogs constantly. I eat so much protein, and I order subs and shit. I get lettuce and bread and all that shit in there, and the burgers have bread and lettuce, tomato, and onion and shit. I get so much of a meal in me, that in potatoes and shit with the fries, that I get so much of a meal in me, and I drink so much water, and I've exposed myself to fresh air and stuff, and I do good things and do this and stuff, and keep active and keep, a good positive routine and spiritual routine, that I feel like, even though I've done somewhat slight damage to my lungs, I feel like over time I could reverse that damage and ultimately live till like 80, 90 years old. I feel like I'm going to live till at least 80. I feel like I'm going to live a long time. I feel like Jesus has a plan for me. And he has a plan for everybody, even whether you die or not. So that's the miracle of Jesus Christ. But you get the idea. See, I'm super intoxicated, but I think about the stuff you've heard this whole video. I think about stuff like that, similar stuff every day. I think about the trippy things that I've just talked about in between the stuff I'm doing in this video. And just like you saw the stuff that I'm doing, I still do the things I have to do while thinking these trippy things, which is why I'm able to, you wonder why my channel's so big, why I multitask while having multiple responsibilities, a job and a second job. So 2 jobs, is that I know how to do things, let's just say, in a certain way, and I keep my secrets very private. All I know is I'm gonna get full time in probably it's October, and I have 2 jobs anyway, so I'm gonna quit my second job in October, and I'm gonna get full time at this job I'm working, the main job, and I'm going to continue to work up the ranks in that company, and eventually get into their warehouse, and then from there, it's about a 2-year away, but I'm gonna keep hustling, just keep working. Time's flying very quickly, and hopefully by that time, I can get trained on my CDL and make $40, $50 an hour, and then I really won't have to worry. Then with, all the stuff I got going on, and all the stuff you've heard in some videos, if you really analyze, I should be okay to retire at like 40, 50, and I'd be able to take vacations in between that. And once I do retire, to still go hunting and do fun things, and I want to buy a boat eventually and go boating and shit, and just do everything, and live the fullest life before I die. That's my ultimate goal, is to live a super full ass life. But fuck, I've definitely gotten a lot physically healthier because I've covered a lot of track here. Because we're about to come up on the ending of this video, and the setup, so to speak, quote unquote, the setup. But yeah, I'm walking with these kind of shoes on, flat bottoms, and on these, and just hammering it through. That's what you do. You don't fucking give in to pressure, and pressure doesn't give in to you. Look at this. What the hell is that? There's something in there? Probably. Take a picture of that. But yeah, something's definitely been following me because I can smell it. It smells like a watermelon's over here. The weird part, it smells exactly like a watermelon over here. It smells like fucking straight watermelons over here. Damn. Holy shit. I'm fucking drunk. God damn it. Go. Get. That's what I'd be hearing down here, but even at night, I would love to be a night shift worker. My job probably won't let me unless they have like one worker, but I want to outclass that worker. Even if there's just one position available, I'm going to fight tooth and nail for that position because I would love to work a night shift at a warehouse. Even just as a security guard and then be the semi-driver. Whatever the fuck they want me to do. Whatever the fuck this job wants me to do, I will do it. I don't care as long as, you know, if there's a protocol where saying like, oh, someone comes to the property, you call the police or try to detain them and then call the cops. Whatever. Whatever the circumstances they want me to fulfill. Now look, okay, let me show you something. Let me ask you something before I open this case. What you're about to see, do you see any Ellicottville strawberry crunch bar or Bush light apple in here? Guess what? You see the new Great Lakes cran orange wheat, which is really good. And you see Arizona's, but no Bush apple or Ellicottville strawberry crunch bar, right? Well, there's the Bush apple. Oh, this is going to be significant in a second. And this is my spot right here. There's the crushed Bush apple, which I didn't crush. Somebody crushed that like that. Here's the tracks I sit on here all the time. You see, look at all the beer, look at all the alcohol that's spilled on this shit. I'm doing some very proud crowning of mine. Here's another crushed Bush can. Bush can. There's Ellicottville strawberry crunch bar. Ellicottville strawberry crunch bar. Bush apple. And there's probably ones deeper in here too. There's one from tonight. Another one from tonight. Here's another strawberry crunch bar. There's another crushed Bush apple can. And here's the last strawberry crunch bar Ellicottville drink. Oh, here's another one over. I toss these drinks all over the place. There's another Bush apple from the last time I was out here. And probably at least one of those cans is from 2 times ago. So 3 times, there's cans left over from 3 times I've been out here. So yeah, this is my chill spot. And I want to show you guys, I don't want to reveal too much, but I want to show you guys that this actually is a trail that leads like probably about 20 feet from here is the road too. And it's like secluded too. And look. There ain't no fucking lights barely any out here at all. So it's a spot for me to set up my guitar case full of alcohol, my JBL speaker, and there's another Bush apple over on this side too. They're everywhere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wasn't able to hop a train. I really wanted to for you guys, but I can't risk my life, so goodbye.